Tell no one about your dreams. Nobody else is going to trade your dreams for you. My friend, you have to start what makes you happy. No, not just happy, fulfilled, purposeful. Hi guys, if you happen to be here, welcome. I'm Ian by the way. In this podcast, I'm going to tell you guys the reason why you shouldn't overshare your dreams. I know it's normal to want to share your accomplishments with your closest friends, family members, and people in your life. But a lot of you are not sharing your accomplishments. You are sharing your dreams. You haven't accomplished it yet. You're not there yet. Of course, there is a time to share your accomplishments. There's a time to celebrate. Right now is not the time. Right now is the time to keep quiet. And I see a lot of you are not moving in silence. You are loud, you are obnoxious, and you are inconsistent. Why? Because you say you're going to do something, and you don't. To understand and break this burden of oversharing to people your dreams and aspiration, we have to get to the roots of why you do this. Well, of course, I'm not immune to this. The reason I'm telling you guys is because I've been through it. I overshare to people just because I want them to feel as happy as I am feeling about my certain ideas and aspirations and dreams. And I wanted them to believe in me. So, there's a couple of different reasons why you might overshare something in your life. First one, you want people to believe in you. You want people to validate that you are capable and you will achieve this thing. But you know what? It's nobody else's job to believe in you. Sometimes our own motivation doesn't actually get us to where we want to be. Therefore, we look to outside influences to validate our self-concept. Because the reality that we want contradicts our current self-concept. It's similar to being on a job, right? Sometimes you need to learn new information in order to do the job correctly. And you might ask a coworker, "Hey, am I doing this right?" But in this scenario, there's a definite answer. Yes, you are doing it right. Or, no, you are not doing it right. However, when it comes to creativity, wanting to start a side hustle, wanting to do something with your life, nobody can answer the questions for you because it's something you start within yourself. This brings me to the second reason why you might overshare about things. You want to inspire others. If you've been in a group of people who are all sharing and bouncing off of each other's creative ideas, you might instinctively want to overshare your ideas because other people seem inspired, they seem motivated. Or maybe they don't. Maybe they don't seem motivated. Just you. You are motivated. So, naturally, you want to pour into these people. But you do that by oversharing about your own plans. That's like showing everyone at the table all of your cards, and then getting mad that you lost all your money. So, be selective with what you share, my friends. Well, I'm not saying that you don't share your happiness with others. I'm also not saying keep everything to yourself and isolate yourself. But I'm saying that you need to be selective. Share enough so that they get the idea, but not enough that they see the full picture. Because when you are in the beginning stage of planning something, planning your future, planning what you really want to do, trying to find fulfillment, you are still trying to figure out what the full picture is. When you want to bounce ideas off of someone, make sure that that person is trustworthy. If you haven't known them for long, you might not want to share with them all of your future plans. And even if you do know them well, you still might want to keep it to yourself. Because sometimes the people that we are closest to you, the people that are known you the longest, still have an outdated idea of who you are in their brain. And when you are trying to step into something different, when you're trying to do something new, it challenges that version of them that they see you as. They end up raining on the parade. And that's why I say do what makes you happy and tell no one. Number 3, you want to seem relatable. You might overshare to certain people because you want to relate to others. You crave connection. And this is normal. It's normal to crave connection. And you have to realize that not everyone has the same exact mindset. You might believe that by sharing with other people your plans, you are more likely to go through with them, right? They hold you accountable, which might work for small things like going to the gyms or not smoking anymore. But it also not anyone else's job to hold you accountable, especially with your dreams and desires. We are constantly trained to seek external validation. We have been trained to overshare things on the internet. We in turn translate into our real life because we assume that everyone we're talking to understands. And they don't. They are not meant to understand you. You are meant to understand you. And through understanding yourself, you will be able to be more selective with what you do and don't share with people. Maybe there's someone who's going to be able to use your ideas against you. Who knows, right? You might share your idea to someone and they steal it. Now, they might not constantly steal it. But if you're sitting around and not taking action on an idea that you told someone a year ago, they might have that idea again and not even recognize that it was your idea. So, it trains you to seek eternal validation for what you truly want to do. And that will corrupt your passion because you feel like it's not yours anymore. You feel like your happiness is based on whether or not people accept or deny you. When you start to be private about what makes you passionate and just start doing things for your own sake, you also start to build a certain level of confidence that is fully self-sufficient. You are relying on other people to validate that self-concept for you. And through doing that, you are becoming an entirely different person. Of course, there's a time and place for people's opinions. But in the society we live in today, we are constantly trained to value other people's opinion over ours. We suppress our own things that we really want to do in life because we assume that we cannot have it. We suppress our own desire because we fear the reception of others. But what that's really doing is killing our own dream inside of us. By doing that, you are proving that your happiness is decided by others. You might assume that by oversharing things, people are relating to you. But in reality, you are just pushing people away. That doesn't mean, oh my god, I'm never going to talk again. No. Every single person has been in a situation where they overshare something and regretted it afterwards. Instead, learn from those experiences where you overshare and make sure you don't do it next time. Just open yourself up to connection. If you want to share something and you know you can trust someone, just share it. Well, it's enough for today's podcast. I hope you enjoy it and I see you in the next podcast. Goodbye.